What's up? That's right, we are in Milwaukee, stashing where the Acorns. I am your host, Russ, where I'm putting $50 into the Stash app, the Worthy Bonds app, and the Acorns app, $20 a month for 2 years, and sharing the experience every week with you. So let's get to it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here I am. It's early morning in Milwaukee, Cream City. So you ask, why is Milwaukee called Cream City? Well, funny you should ask. I'll tell you. It's this right here, the brick. It's not from a dairy. It's because the brick, the clay that they used, that came from the shores of Lake Michigan and the banks of the Menominee River, is a lighter colored. Now it also is a little bit weaker and it was porous, so it absorbed more soot, so they didn't use it as much once trains came into play. But it's not dairy. This right here, the brick that's on the buildings that you see around Milwaukee is why it's called Cream City, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Seeing this, look at this. This, I am an investor in McDonald's. But you hate seeing this. If people would just do their part, don't litter. Milwaukee's not my city. I do like it, and everything looks better when it's clean, so please, don't litter. Cream City, alongside the banks of the Milwaukee River. It's morning, and I'm bringing you the latest in my portfolio update. So before I get into it, I just want to say how important it is to save money. I love to save money, and it's really hard to spend, which is fantastic, but I have kids, I have a wife. Let me tell you something, I've spent a lot of money frivolously in my life, but that's okay because I've experienced life, and yes, it would be nice to be further financially ahead, and all you young people that are saving, that is awesome, but you need to save some money and take some time to enjoy life and enjoy the world and see life and experience life. Take it from me, it's so important to enjoy life and spend some of that money to live, because you will die one day. We will all die. We all have an expiration date. We just don't know it yet. Live a little bit. That's what I'm doing. So we'll keep this short and sweet, and without further ado, this is what I bought in my stash portfolio this week. Johnson & Johnson, super strong company, one of my favorites, always happy to buy Johnson & Johnson. So I made a big mistake this week. I set up auto stash for Procter & Gamble. So I was looking at the numbers and it said $5 stashed into Procter & Gamble. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't do that. So I had to go back, I changed it. So Procter & Gamble is $5 ahead. I'm not gonna do a $5 purchase next week in stash, so I can let that kind of catch up. But as it stands right now, stash is at $143.09 for an overall dollar gain of $13.09 for a percentage gain of 10.07%. And you can see what all three stocks are doing right now in my stash portfolio. So a quick little side note, I've put $130 so far in a stash, $140 has been put into Worthy Bonds, and $120 has been put into Acorns. So I'm putting an additional $10 into Acorns to get that up to $130 and match stash, and I've still suspended my purchases for Worthy Bonds. We're going to move right along to Worthy Bonds. Worthy Bonds is at $50.71 for Worthy Pure Capital 1 and $90.52 for Worthy Pure Capital 2, which gives me an overall gain of $141.23 for a total gain of $1.23, which is a 0.01% overall gain. Not groundbreaking, nothing earth-shattering, but again, with Worthy Bonds, it is a diversification for your portfolio. It doesn't move with the stock market, and it's super, super safe so far. It's very low risk. Now, it's not FDIC insured. That's one thing to remember. So there is always risk of loss with any investment. But Worthy Bonds, I do feel very confident and very comfortable with, which is why we moved half of our emergency fund into worthy bonds. $7,000. Check this out, we're almost at $1 a day interest. It's $7,000. Now, it may not seem like a lot of dollar a day, but I previously had all of this money at CIT Bank, which was paying about 1.26%, I believe. And then Acorns. I don't spend a lot of time on Acorns just because it's not really my thing. Acorns is at $134.73 for an overall gain of $10.73 for a percentage gain of 8.94%. I don't spend a lot of time on Acorns just because I've gone over it. I'm not a big fan of ETFs. ETFs are great if you don't spend a lot of time studying stocks and looking at stocks like I do. I don't agree with paying a company like Acorns money to pay a fund manager money to pick the stocks that I'll be invested in. I'd rather just cut out the middlemen and pick the stocks that I'll be invested in. But I will say, if you don't invest in stocks and you don't know what you're doing, but you want to get into the market, I think ETFs are a great place to be. All right, that wraps it up. I'm going to get out of here. Look at this. Beautiful morning, beautiful city. Please set aside some of that money you're saving and enjoy life, because whatever age you are right now, you will never be this age again. Take advantage of the world, see something, meet some people, have some fun in life. And the disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am just some guy in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in Cream City, sharing his personal experience and my opinions and knowledge for your fun and entertainment. If you like what I'm doing here, definitely give a like. Please subscribe. Hang out with me every week for just a little bit. I'll try and make these quick, short, easy to digest, simple to get through, and check out this next video. Thank you.